Testing. Good morning, guys. All right. The funny thing is, I start my first stream on Wednesday, which probably marked the start of this correction. I thought it would be more choppy. Go down for 2 days and up 2 days, and go down for 3, go up for 1, go down for 2, but it just going straight down for 4%. So I'm trying to cover hood near this 21 weekly amount. Yeah, I'm trying to play parabolic long on CORC and COSK, but probably I'm just going to skip them not pulling the trigger. We try to make profits on every move. Probably leads to more mistakes. You will make more mistakes and may eventually snowball the mistakes and make more and bigger mistakes, which is devastating on such a volatile market condition right now. Guys, look at open. This open door is crazy. That's how you spot the next leader, potential leader. So I'm probably won't making any new trades. Just monitor the current positions and let's see how the market reacts. Qs on the weekly 9 EMA, 50 daily. So probably there are two highly likely scenario which is one, a double bottom and we go for another uptrend. The second will be a bounce to the maybe the declining 9 or even the 1 hour 9 or 21, and then we get another downfall. These are the two highly likely scenarios. Maybe yeah, there could be the third or the fourth or the fifth, but yeah, just need to listen to the market, and that's the most important thing we need to do right now. I've reduced some USIC yesterday, also some UUUU on in the pre-market. So the rest I'm going to the rush always bouncing right at the 21 weekly. Tesla too, 21 weekly. And generally I sleep at 2 a.m. Next week, very important for deciding the short-term trend. I think whether the stocks and the indices can hang around around this area or just rejecting the declining EMAs. Are there any strong names? Probably open. Can they break out successfully? Or maybe just go sideways. So for example, Tesla, I think it's a very similar situation as in mid February, the 11th of February. So in February, it bounces to the declining 9s and start rejecting it, and eventually break down for another 30% to the downside. And another similar, I think a similar pattern also on January 2021, loses the 50 and the declining 9 and declining 21 bounces right back to the declining 50, not even to the declining 9, and then another 20% drop. Yes, yeah, ONDS is trying to break out from the anchor VWAP and the previous candle high, but this is it could be a pullback buy entry. You can see pull back to the 50 EMA in 1 hour chart. Also right at this gap, you can see Thursday is a gap up earnings day. Fill the gap and breakout. This is strong action. So it also gives some hints, like if ONDS can hold and close strong today, like close above the anchor VWAP. This could be a sign of strength, worth noticing. Oh, but the entry is hard to, like it's really hard. You have to buy the 1 minute opening range highs, and it's kind of hard to set a stop for a really tight stop. So for you, I'm just going to use my stop. So if it takes me out, it will be a break-even trade. So I don't recommend covering it here, like the panic buy, because right now it was at the declining 50 near the anchor VWAP, and the market is still in a downtrend, like not a downtrend, but a short-term downtrend. Its SNDK is not going away. Wow. Yeah, so probably nothing to do for today. Just chilling. I really think doing nothing is very difficult. It's so hard to do nothing. At least for me, I always overtrade, trying to catch that, catch this and catch that. How aggressive I cover the shorts. I would close the shorts into weakness, not trailing with the EMAs. So sometimes I would just, like hood today, I'm just selling into the weakness into the 21 weekly. Right now I have 4, like today I have 5 short positions, and then when I try to cover my shorts, I tend to like cover one position at a time. So if I want to like cover more, then I would cover another one, maybe MP. So cover the whole position at a time. Majority of them of a position. I've sold you around 15% in pre-market, down at 14.20-ish. So normally I don't trade in pre-markets, but in the volatile market like today, then I will be more aggressive in selling partials and book some profits. For longs, I could be holding all the way up by trailing the 9 EMA, but for shorts, I tend to like cover it 2 to 3 days if it's going down. I don't use relative volume. All I use are shown in the screen. The average position sizing is around 25 to 30% each. Hood is a little bit bigger. Hood is around 40% of my portfolio, for my equity. A UVXY is a bit smaller, maybe 20 to 20. I think it's 20 to 25%. Then SNDK starts to fade, close below the 9s. If it close below the 9 EMA, next week I'm going to build a position. Yes, I use the risk-based method, and I'm risking less than 0.5% for each of my trades. Mostly, sometimes I risk more, sometimes I risk less, but average is around 0.5%, maybe lower than 0.5%, because right now I'm risking less than 0.5% of my account more often. So my position size is based on my account equity. So 30% position would be 30% of my account equity, not counting the margin buying power. So this AMD short is probably going to be stopped out, but can't resist. I just can't control my hand from pressing the sell button. So I think if you're a day trader, here would be a great entry for intraday shorts, which is an intraday, because right now the daily is kind of extended to the downside. So if you're not trading intraday, the risk reward is not that ideal. But I think if you're a day trader, here would be a good spot to try short. This GEV is so hard to trade. So hard to trade. Bouncing up and down, going back and forth. So as I said, fully expected. Stopped out from the AMD shorts. There's a really tiny loss, 0.25%. Even less than that, I think. Maybe 0.2%. Most likely, I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day. So the stream is going to end here. Hopefully, we will get a gap up next Monday. A gap up would be the best, and then that's the time to load some shorts. If open cannot close above the anchor VWAP or lose it, maybe 2 or 3 days later, that's not looking good. Maybe at least it needs to hold above the low of today. Yeah, having low of the day is very important. Also the 21 EMA. Yeah, I will take one more try for this AMD, another 0.25%, and I'll be ending the stream here. So see you guys in the next stream, and good luck. Have a great